What's that? More DC talk? No! What is up? Welcome to the channel where I talk, you listen. I'm your host, Anonymous, and today we're going to be talking about all DC. Welcome back to DC Thursdays, where I serve your fandom with a side of sarcasm and zero sugar coating. This week, we're zeroing in on the DC Studios and its wobbly attempt at world domination, or at least keeping the lights on. So buckle in, grab your capes, I've got you covered. So we know that Warner Brothers Discovery is considering selling the whole thing. Earlier videos I talked about who may be buying them. People like Paramount, Netflix, the whole shebang. Everyone's after it. No one knows if they're gonna get it. And of course, this includes the DC catalog, HBO, Cartoon Network. No, not Cartoon Network. Are you kidding? Cartoon Network is dead. There's nothing left to watch except Teen Titans Go. Even still, if you want it, you can have it, as long as you got enough money. Why is this wild? Because when your mega studio puts a for sale sign on the lawn, two things are happening. One, creative decisions become moody blog posts. Will Superman get replaced? Will Batman go rental? Two, big execs start playing musical chairs, with the chairs being mountains of money. And in the middle of it all is the DCU, with, of course, James Gunn and Peter Safran allegedly staying in place if this sale goes through. Yes, allegedly. Okay, on to topic 2, the Superman roller coaster. Fans are divided, obviously. Henry Cavill, somehow, after many years of not playing him, he's still being talked about as Superman. I don't get it. And then we have David Corenswet, which is the current Superman, which some people like, some people don't like. Some people just think he's just the soft, fluffy marshmallow pillow man. Others think that this guy's got it. He's got the understanding of what Superman's supposed to be. The humbling, the emotion of the love for humanity and wanting to feel like you belong somewhere. Maybe Henry Cavill will come back. Maybe not. No, he's not coming back as Superman. If anything, he'll come back as somebody else in the DCU. Fans aren't thrilled about that. They want to see him in the red and blue. That's it. With the S on his chest. That's it. They don't want to see him playing someone else. They want to see him playing Superman. But that's not where we are right now, currently. So what's actually going on? The film underperformed compared to the other summer blockbusters. Demon Slayer, 600 million. Yeah. And then I think this movie made like 300 million or something like that. But to me, that just sounds crazy. That's so much money. It's just outrageous that's not good enough for you. I'm sure like the movie didn't cost that much to make, so they made something back. It's just not enough for them. It's just never enough. It's never enough for anyone. Nothing is ever enough. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, people are talking about just how muddled everything is. Even before Supergirl's 2026 release and Lantern's 2026 release, everyone's just talking about how mushy everything feels. This doesn't feel right. Everyone, please calm down. We have one film. One! There's only one film in the DCU universe at the moment. That's the Superman movie. We don't have anything else to really talk about except maybe Peacemaker Season 2, which kind of ties into the universe. But as of late, there's nothing really to talk about. I mean, everything is pretty much just rumors right now. People are just going crazy over the fact that they don't like Superman and they don't know what else to really talk about within the DCU universe right now. I said the DCU universe. I know that's annoying. Yeah, they don't have anything else to talk about, so the constant conversation is Superman. And it looks like that'll be the constant because Superman or Supergirl is the next film that comes out. So it'll just be more Superman stuff for the next 2-3 years. Superman, Supergirl, Crypto, all that stuff. Yeah. Until we get another TV show or something, I don't think we're gonna be hearing anything new for a while. So yeah. But this is how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Shows get or shows and movies get or sorry, the idea of shows and movies get greenlit, and then you start producing those ideas, make them into full projects, and then those projects get shut down because of funding. You know, CEOs want to put that money somewhere else, like in their own pockets, probably. But none of this actually matters because the fact of the matter is we will never be satisfied. I know that's a switch of topic, but it's true. No matter who is in charge, there will always be a side that does not like the current movies, TV shows that are coming out. When the Snyderverse was happening, there were a bunch of people who also just didn't like it. But the people who didn't care because they were getting what they wanted. Now we just need to wait a little bit longer for time to pass so that we can get more movies and TV shows on the shelf, more things that exist within this timeline. The timeline has barely even been scratched. And so it's going to take a long, long time for a bunch of these things to come together, but that's usually how it is in the first place, right? And so, yeah. But let's be honest. Nothing ever goes according to plan. I mean, look at me. I'm recording videos in my apartment while wearing gloves. Yeah. What are these for? Don't ask. Who cares? If I'm being honest, who cares? If the symbol of your franchise, Hello Red Cape, is doing costume changes so fast the audience needs a wardrobe catalog, your universe is less cohesive myth and more catch us if you can. They say every time Superman changes his actor, a kid loses their lunch money and a change of underwear. Moving on, in other news, here's the tragic comedy part. Some TV shows tied to the DCU simply vanished into the rainstorm of studio shakeups. For example, a concept series centered on Arkham Asylum is reportedly not being developed by anyone right now. Yep, talk about being shook. That's all we have to talk about right now is things that could have been. And how crazy would that have been? Arkham Asylum, where all of Batman's villains are being held. The crazies, the real psychotic ones. You got Bane, you got Joker, you got Riddler, all these different characters who could have been implemented into this world, but currently don't have actors and budgets and all these different things. So I just feel like we shouldn't be getting teased for things that may or may not come to fruition. It's dampening the trust, or it's dampening the gap that we have with trust with the DCU. What this tells us is just because a show has a title doesn't mean it survives the boardroom. So pretty much they're not making things for us, they're making things for them. What will give me the most amount of money right now? Another Batman film, another Batman universe, another Superman film. And that's part of the problem. You see, making the same things over and over and over again is why people are so stressed out. They feel like the superhero market is oversaturated with a bunch of fluff. Just the same old, over and over again. I mean, how many times do we need to see Batman's origin story? Overall, the DCU strategy is to start assembling a team and hope the licensing doesn't crash. I mean, I don't even know if they should even consider moving forward right now while they're in the process of being sold, because no matter what you do now, the people who are in charge of you later are definitely just going to switch things up. I mean, they're going to be putting forth their own inputs, their own ideas and their own structures and how things should be done. And so if it does get bought, if then we will probably likely have to wait even longer for some of these series and movies to come out. And maybe some of them will just get scrapped because the people who are now in charge have their own plans. And so, I mean, it's a rough patch that we're in right now. We don't know what's going to happen. And so we might not get anything else, and that would be insane. So there you have it. DC Studios is dancing on shifting floors. Superman's cape might be getting handed off. Projects are dropping like bad punchlines. And the future? No promises, just trailers, rumors, articles, people telling you things that they know nothing about. Like me. I'm not on the inside. I have no inside knowledge. I'm just going off of what I know or what I perceive to understand. And then I spew it out to you, and I guess you take that information and use it with what you will. But hey, for fans of the multiverse, soup sagas, and giant what the heck do we do now moments, it's kind of thrilling in an unsettling kind of way, which makes me want to vomit. So, not good at all, really. Just, I think we call that anxiety. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you made it this far. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Show you boys some love. Be nice to each other. Peace.